Hello, everyone. I hope you're all doing well. And here we are for day 2 of the 30 days of giveaways on this channel. So, again, over the next 30 days, if you've missed it, I'm giving away a piece of my art every single day. So, all you've got to do is look at the short, which comes out 8 o'clock in the morning every day, UK time. And all you've got to do is put hashtag CCUK Resin and hashtag we all grow together, which is the whole purpose of this channel, all of us growing together. And I'll be honest with you, I've just got back from work, so ignore the bags. You know, they're probably a little bit worse than usual. Not had to put my moisturizer on before a Q&A live yet, but thank you everyone for tapping in already. I can see we've got Stormy, we've got Sandy, we've got Jules as well. Again, these lives, I'm not going to tell you what time they're going to be because I am going to have to do one of these every single day. Hi, Diane, as well. Hi, Susie. Hi, Diane. I've already said Diane. There we go. I'm going a little bit mad tonight, but I hope you're all doing well. Hope you're having a good day. And have you watched any of those Jurassic collaborations? They look amazing. I've just come out of one. Hi, Sherry. Nice to have you with us as well. So these lives, they are going to be every day. I'm hoping they're not going to be an hour, 2 hour long, the same as we normally do in the Q&A lives. But the whole purpose is every day you can enter and get a chance to win a piece of my art wherever you are in the world, free of charge. And it's one way that I wanted to give back to those subscribers because each and every one of you means so much to me. And also the members as well. So if you've missed it on a previous live, anyone that joins membership in the next 28 days now, because we're on day 2, will be guaranteed to win a piece of my art. So just to clarify things, because I had a few people ask me questions when I launched these 2 competitions at the same time. Hey, Dee, it's been a while since we spoke. I hope you're okay. But I've got 2 competitions basically running simultaneously. So if you join membership, you're guaranteed a piece of my art. So within the next 28 days, I'll send you a piece of my art. Simple as that. Now, the second competition is for subscribers, you know, or anybody that views these and wants to get involved. All you need to do, put in comments, hashtag CCUK Resin, hashtag we all grow together. Then you're entered. I don't have any involvement over who wins. We do it live that way. There can be no arguing. Somebody's going to win. Now, I have found another random comment picker because we had a few technical difficulties yesterday, and it wanted me to pay $144 for a comment picker, which I thought was a bit much. Hey, Cherie, I hope you're doing okay. Hey, Joyce, nice to have you with us as well. But yeah, should we watch the short that went out today? Because I think a few of you might have found it a little bit funny. If I can figure out how to share my screen, we can watch that one, and it shows you guys how to find them every day as well. So let's see if I can do this. It worked yesterday, so I'm hoping it will work today. Entire screen. Here we go. That one. Share. It's looking good so far. Oh, no, maybe not. Oh, it's here. We're here. So there's my screen, and you can just see my Instagram there. And I found this one. So I've put the actual video, which is today's video, which is actually my Tinder profile, which I thought a few of you might find amusing. So do you want to watch it first in case you haven't seen it? It's only 30 seconds long. And these, I'll be honest with you, it took me 2 full days to edit these 30-second shorts, which are going out every day. But it's just something else that I wanted to do for the community for a bit of fun. So let's watch it, and then let's pick that winner for today. So there we go. We're not going to keep watching it over and over again. Otherwise, we'll be here all night. So that was the clip. So every morning, 8 o'clock, there's going to be something similar to that coming out. And all you need to do to enter, it's dead straightforward. Just put in the hashtags CCUK Resin. There is sound on it if you go and play it. Sorry, I'm still working on sharing my screen at the minute. But I've got a YouTube random comment picker. Hopefully, it's going to pick as a winner. And I will figure out how to get the sound on it as well. I think it's an easy setting, but I'm not used to sharing my screen. Normally, it's just me like this. But thank you for the tip. So, should we get straight into it? Shall we see who today's winner is? Let's have a look. So, I'm going to pick it. This way, you guys know it's random. And providing they've put those 2 hashtags in, and we only got 25 comments. So, it's a 1 in 25 chance. In fact, I think it's less than that because I replied as well to a few of them, which will come up in comments. And it's probably going to pick me as the winner, but we'll see. Are we ready? Let's have a drum roll. And it's picking. Oh, here we go. Who's going to win? Sandy. Congratulations. Sandy has won. And I can see those 2 hashtags. CCUK Resin and hashtag We All Grow Together. So Sandy, what you need to do, let me just take this off screen now. We don't need it anymore. What you need to do is just send me a message or an email with your address and I'll make sure that you get a piece of my art this month. Now, full transparency here, guys. I'm only going to the post office once a week. So I'm going to be posting these on a Saturday. So hopefully that means that you'll get them pretty quickly. But well done, Sandy. I'm glad that you've won it. Obviously, you're across in the States, so it might take a little while to get to you. But I will post it on Saturday if you send me your address. And congratulations. And if you didn't win today, but you want to win tomorrow, all you've got to do is look at today's short that's out already and put hashtag CCUK Resin, hashtag We All Grow Together. Simple as that. Then we'll pick another winner, roughly probably the same time tomorrow. But appreciate you all being here. As I say, I'm going to be doing one of these every day for the next 28 days. So you're going to have to put up with my ugly mug for a little while longer. Now, if anybody's got any questions while you're here, I'm happy to answer them. And I'm happy to run this for about another 5 minutes before we close it down. So it's over to you guys in chat. Have you got any questions for me? I'm going to give you a minute. And I've not got Lisa in here to tell me off today. Sandy, no, I'm not. I'm not picking the winners. So as far as I'm concerned, people can win. You know, if you enter every day, if you win more than once, it's not down to me. It's down to that random picker. So if you enter every day, you stand a chance to win every day. I'm hoping we don't get the same winner every day. We've already had 2 different winners, so that's great. Just on my channel, Diane. So they go out every day at the same time, 8 o'clock UK time. And all you need to do, hi, Lou. I see we've got Lou in from Create and Bloom Crafts. And I'm excited for her on Friday. I know that she's got an amazing product coming out on Friday. I'm not saying any more than that, but it's going to be good. I need to get it is all I'm saying. So I'll be on Create and Bloom's website this Friday for the new product that she's launching because it looks stunning. And that's all I'm going to say. But yeah, you're not going to want to miss it. Trust me. You are not going to want to miss it. And I said to her, can I pre-order it? Can I pre-order? And she's like, no, you need to get online Friday. That's when the new stuff goes on. So Friday, make sure you get onto Create and Bloom's website. Trust me, you're going to want it. And that's all I'll say on that one. But yeah, well done, Sandy. I'm so happy that you was in chat as well when you won. I don't think that's going to happen very often. Oh, we've got a few more questions. Yes, you can enter, Lou. Of course you can. Anybody can. Anybody in the world. You know, all you have to do, put a comment in there, hashtag CCUK Resin, hashtag We All Grow Together. And for those of you that don't know and you've missed the earlier lives, I just want to be clear on something. That's everything what this channel is about. It is about supporting each other as a community, and hopefully all of us growing together, learning together, getting to know each other, having a bit of fun. You know, that's what this channel's about, because that's what I'm passionate about. So again, just wanted to reiterate that to people. Would I ever consider doing a video of how to set up your art space with cameras and a mic? Of course I would. Yeah, if that's something that you think would be important. Mine's pretty straightforward. In fact, if you want, I can show you now. So if you want that, Diane, you think it'd be useful to other people as well. Mary Beth, just so you know, you've got to do it on the shorts. So every day, 8 o'clock, a new short comes out. And then all you've got to do is put in comments, hashtag CCUK Resin and hashtag We All Grow Together. So check the channel out. Every morning, 8 o'clock UK time, they come out. So Diane, do you want to see how I film? I don't mind showing you right now. So you will see behind me. This is going to be to show you on a live, but I will do a full video if you want. That is my workstation. That is it. So I'm going to get you guys a close-up if you want a quick tour. I'm not going to show you the rest of my living room. Trust me, you don't want to see it because it's a mess at the minute. Luckily, my crafting area isn't a mess for a change, guys. It's actually tidy. So, do you want a tour? Let's have a look. Okay, we've got a yes. We've got a yes. No problem, Sandy. Thanks for tapping in. And congratulations again. So, I'm going to try moving my camera and see how far I can get it over here. Not sure how long. Oh, there we go. It should be long enough. So, you're getting to see my ceiling now. Hopefully it's going to focus again in a second, so it's not going to blur. And then look at that beautiful chair. So, can you see? This is my workstation. That's it. This is a 4-foot set of drawers, and that is all the space I have, guys. This is my whole workstation. So, you see this little stand I've got here? I think I got it on Amazon, and it was about, I think it was about 16 quid, so it wasn't expensive. And that is all I use for my filming setup. So all I do is my phone, which is an iPhone, clips in there, face down, and it records face down. It's as simple as that. Click record, and off I go. So there we go. And you can guess what I'm going to be pouring later. Ooh, blooms, hopefully. But yeah, that is my setup, guys. So those of you that say you've not got a lot of space, I share that pain. Trust me, that is my space. And it's only looking so clean because the rest of my living room is disorganized chaos at the minute because I've been sorting through my molds, which is taking me a lot longer than I thought it would. So I hope that explains that. So there you go. You've had a free tour of my little workstation behind me. Oh, I see we've got Lynn in as well. Hi, Lynn. Hope you're doing well. Bonjour. I know, it looks clean, doesn't it, Cherie? It took me about 3 hours the other day. Now, if you want to see chaos, who wants to see some chaos? Because I still need to sort the rest of my house out. It's very tidy for me, Michelle. But if you... Let's not pretend anymore. So I've got a lot more sorting to do. So the glitters are in the drawers. So you see those drawers over there in the corner, those black drawers? That's where I keep all my pigment paste and my glitters and everything. You know? That's my curing station. So there's no dust going in things. And do you want to see the mess? So I still need, not my hair. Look at all these molds I'm still needing to sort through. So it is still chaos, but the crafting area isn't. Look at this. That's my settee now. Look at that. Absolute bomb site. So guess what I'm going to be doing over the next few days? But there you go. You got a tour of the whole living room then. But yeah, that is the mess. So you saw the mess as well. Diane, no, I don't stream it to the computer. I just transfer it from my phone. It's easier for me. So I've literally got a cable, one of these, plugs into my laptop, plugs into my phone, and it's real life craft setup, Lou. And do you know what? I wish I had a studio. Your studio is amazing, by the way. because then I could keep my living space separate from my art space. And then maybe every now and then I'd chill out. But no, Diane, I just literally do it on my phone, transfer it from the phone to the laptop. There you go, Michelle. That's classic Andy. You see the mess. I am insane in this room, Lynn. So it was just to tidy that area. Now I've got to reorganize all of the molds and everything. So I've got a nice, tidy living room the rest of the time. So luckily, I've got 3 days off work next week. So I've got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday off the day job. So the plan is to do a lot of pouring, get even more ahead on the videos because I'm only 2 weeks ahead at the minute. And one of the perks of membership is that people get advanced sort of views of all of the videos. So the plan is to sort all of those molds out, find a home for them. And then I've also got a property inspection next week. So I can't leave it like that. Otherwise, I'll get kicked out of the house. So it's going to be a busy week. But yeah, it is. I can see, Cherie, you're commenting from Facebook as well. So that's nice to see because I didn't know if that worked, if it pulled through to the chat. So I can see if it's from Facebook or if it's on YouTube on this chat. And I didn't put the comments on the stage for everyone. They're on now, so they'll be coming up. But yeah, I think you know what, it's great to see that's working. I can also see we've got Petra over on Insta as well, and I think Lou joined from there. So I think it's working now. I think we're going live on 3 platforms at once, so that's good. B&M plastic drawer sets, I think they'll be good as well. You had a mic, so when it walked around, your voice didn't drop. Was it connected to your phone? So, no, my mic is one of these, which is a Lark 2. They're not the cheapest, but you just clip them on your clothes, you know, and they're magnetic. So that's what I use for a microphone. Hopefully it's pretty clear. But, yeah, I'm glad it's working, Cherie. Hi, Lisa. I'm glad it's your first time with us. We just drew Day 2's giveaway winner, and it was Sandy. So from Two Fat Birds Creative, I think it is. And that was amazing. Yeah, it's working good. So that's the main thing. Now, I'm trying to figure out if it's worth me upgrading these lives, which will be double the price, to try and get TikTok in here as well. But I don't know. What do you guys think? The other option is I can just get another tripod or stand and have TikTok on my phone pointed at me at the same time as being on the camera for you guys. What do you think? My curing station. Yeah, it is. It's shoe boxes from Amazon. So these cost me, I've got a few pieces in there that haven't come out yet. So I'll show you. But this is my curing station. And these are plastic, solid plastic shoe boxes that I got from Amazon. And it was £20 UK money for a set of 4. And they come on wheels. As long as your floor's reasonably level, then they work really well. So I'm not going to show you all the pieces that I've got in there. But yeah, so there you go. That is the curing station. It keeps dust out and it makes it work. Hi, Amy. Nice to have you. Yeah, do that, don't pay. Okay, so I'll just get another tripod then, and then we can have it going to 4 different locations at once. Anytime, Diane. And that's what I'm here for, you know. It's about helping anyone as well. If ever you've got any questions that you want to send me in advance to ask on a live or something like that, let me know. Sometimes I'll be able to give you an answer there and then. But do remember, I work full time. So unfortunately, I won't be able to get straight back to you, but I will get back to you, I promise. So if ever you need any help, let me know. And yeah, nothing's level here either, Storm. You should see the amount of coasters I had to put under those stands to make them level. But yeah, we've just done the giveaway, Amy. So Sandy won, which was great. Have fun, Lou. Say hello. And don't forget, you've got to tune in to Create and Bloom on Friday. Get on her shop. You will not want to miss what she's got launching. That's all I'm saying. I've been sworn to secrecy. Oh, thanks, Cherie. Yeah, I just thought it was a good idea. It stops the dust and it allows everything to cure, you know, and it means hopefully it's like next week when I've got a few days off, it means I can do a few projects at once and try and get ahead. See you later, Lou. Thanks for tapping in. Hi, Kathy, as well. Nice to have you with us. I know we spoke briefly on Insta, I think it was earlier on. So nice to see you. And I'll be checking out your channel as well because I've not seen your channel yet, and it'll be interesting. I love looking at new channels all the time. And if you didn't know, we do a Q&A live every Tuesday. So if you want to get involved on that, I'm more than happy to get you on the channel as well. And we can do a live and find out all about you, hopefully, if that's what you want. But yeah, that was it. It was just a quick, spontaneous live. I need to go and get something to eat now, but I wanted to make sure that if I promised I'm going to do one of these every day to pick a winner, then I'm going to do it every day to pick a winner for the next 28 days. Oh, we've got more questions coming through. Any tips when doing dragon scale technique? Couple of tips. I don't know how you're doing them at the minute, Diane. Personally, I found it works really well with sort of a medium to thin viscosity resin, not too thick. And I would always, if you want the dragon scale technique rather than the crackle, I believe when I've successfully done it, and I'm trying to see if I've got a piece lying around. I haven't. It's about doing a clear ring in between your heavier pigments. So you do your heavier pigments or micas, then you do maybe an ink or something like that, which is a little bit lighter. Then you do another heavy pigment if you want. Then I'd go back in with the clear or whatever you want to do. So it all goes out and then pulls back in. But if you want, there is a video on my channel that you can watch how I got the dragon scale effect. And that works for me most times. All right, Sheree, have fun. And I know where you're going to be this weekend, so I might have to pop over. It's only half an hour away from where I live. I might have to meet you IRL. But no, we'll see. But no, appreciate you all being here. Any other questions before I close this one out? Wow. Well, do you know what? The best thing to do is to restart as well, Kathy, you know? One video at a time. It might be worth you contacting YouTube, though, to see if there's anything they can recover. Because if they can recover it and you can repost those videos, hopefully it won't be a complete waste. Can I put the link in the description for my curing cabinet? I'll have a look, actually. I think I might be able to find that. And then I can put it in the description of this one. Okie doke. I'll be watching out, Cherie. But no, I'll put that link in for you so that you can have a look. I don't know if they're still on offer, though. So I bought 3 and I stacked them because I like the fact that they were stackable. And that way I've got 12 separate stations for up to 12 separate pieces at any one time. Okay. Well, I don't. All you can do is rebuild, you know. But if you want to come on a live, if you think that's going to help your channel grow again, I'll be more than happy to have you on. We're fully booked till September at the minute, Kathy. But if you drop me an email, then we'll set it up for some point in September. We'll get you on a live. Hopefully that'll get a few more eyes on the channel and we can help you grow again. If you like that one, you should see my resin ones. I did an ostrich egg light, and that is my favorite piece, where I got a real ostrich egg, filled it with resin, carved a design in. I'll see if I can get it, actually, if you're interested in lights. Oh, it's heavy. So I've got one of those cheapo USB light stands, and I've got 2 different things that I intermix. So this is the ostrich egg, which is actually on my channel how I did that. And it's a real ostrich egg filled with resin and carved, which it all lights up under a light. I'm just trying to see if I've got my torch. I've got my UV one, but that's a blue light, so you won't necessarily see it as much. But the light shines through and I get a beautiful glow. And then sometimes I put my goldfish bag on there, which is filled with seahorses. So again, that was just a fun experiment that I did. The video for the seahorse one's coming out in, I think it's tomorrow or Saturday. So that was cool. I'm off again. Yeah, sorry. I just can't stop. But no, I'm gonna stop now because these are meant to be short lives and I do need to eat. And I need to get some blooms poured tonight. That's what I've set up for. So it should be fun. And I've already done 1 pour for the collab that I'm doing with the two Petras, who I can see have joined on Insta. So hello, ladies. But I wasn't sure if it was perfect enough for that collab, so I'm going to do another one tonight. Yeah, they are cool, Amy. And do you know what? That was a happy mail. I think it was Terry that sent me that. And I thought, what am I going to do with this that's different? And that's why I thought seahorses would be different. So keep your eyes open for that. It's coming later on this week. And apart from that, have a wonderful evening. Let's see the lamp on. Oh, I'm going to have to do some more moving. All right. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. If that's what you want, that's what you get on this channel. So I'm going to have to turn these lights off. There we go. Can you see the darkness? And now I'm going to have to see if I've got a USB plug. So it's just one of these little lamp bases. I don't know if it'll light up as much as it normally would, simply because of the fact I've got my curtains drawn, but it's not particularly dark. But I often switch all the lights off when I relax, which is very rare. And I just have one of these on. So let's have a look and see if you can see. Seahorse first. You can't really see that well, but it does all light up, guys. Look at that. And then I just get that beautiful glow with the seahorses coming through. So that's what? Amy, that's a bit naughty. You know I'm single, so there's none of that happening. I can tell you that. So that's the seahorse one. And then my favourite is the ostrich egg. You can just see the glow coming through a little bit there. And it is absolutely stunning. When it goes pitch black, and that's all I can see in the living room, it is absolutely stunning. Amazing, Kathy. I can't wait to see your results. So, yeah, there you go. All lit up. Absolutely beautiful. Thanks, Jay. Appreciate you being here as well. Appreciate the fact that you like the videos and the seahorses. I say that one's going to come out later this week, but this is by far my favourite piece. Took me over a week to do. 38 ounces of resin to fill this ostrich egg. And I don't know if you can see the design, but there's bees and flowers on there as well that I hand carved into the shell. And I did learn a few things on it, and I will be doing another one of these in the future. But I absolutely loved it. I'm glad you like them. No, I didn't make a fish bag piece for the girls. I just made the seahorse one. They got the teddy bear's picnic, Amy, if you remember. Thanks, Michelle. Well, it depends, Resonita. We are going to close this down in a minute, but we have had day two's winner. And don't forget, if you didn't win, which you didn't because Sandy did today, then by all means, drop it, go into today's short and enter again. Hi, Petra. Nice to have you with us. Hope you've been pouring today. I hope you've been having a good day. But no, that's it. You know, I want these to be half an hour lives tops so we can just find out who the winner is and answer any questions. So I think we've done that for tonight. Appreciate you all, and I'll see you all tomorrow.